Yeah, you like
What's
that?
up with y'all? We already 1,000 deep already. I think it's because I put Dot in the title.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking
about. My homie. So we already
That's what I'm
1,000 deep.
First thing
Because we really finna talk about yesterday, right?
Got
You
to.
know when you talking like people can hear you talking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He did Toronto yesterday, and I thought this was crazy. But he did Toronto
Amazing.
yesterday, and the crowd, he did not like us, and the crowd was asking for an encore.
Oh, to do it again?
Yeah, I was like,
That's crazy.
Somebody said he should have done it 6 times.
Holy shit.
That was hilarious.
So, but back to the point. So he said that to me, and I noticed the internet is programming brothers more than living our lives programming brothers. So I say all that to rewind back to when Top first told me, man, you need to get on this internet thing. All right, he like, gee, you need to get on this internet thing. And I'm like, man, I'm not rapping for these computer niggas. I was saying computer niggas back then. Obviously, Top was right. I was wrong. I told Top in person he was right. I was wrong. These internet niggas is the future because I'm talking to a nigga that I know is from the street, and he told me, let me land in a real conversation.
That's crazy.
The internet started to shape street urban culture back in the early 2000 teens. And so when Kendrick is putting out music, they're aware. Remember, they're younger than me too. Like, so while they are from the streets like me, they also were on the internet a lot. So they saw the wave coming. They start making music, right, for people who were on the internet.
Like, so how do you make music for people that's on the internet? Like how do you go about doing it?
Well, you have to realize there's a diverse audience, I would imagine. I'm probably not the person. I don't know how, because I don't really understand internet. I don't speak internet.
You make music that doesn't relate towards the streets. You're making music for college students, like the everyday person.
So you think Kanye was making internet music before?
Except he had like this. The internet wasn't what it was, so he still had to have this element of really street appeal with records. But I think it's a lot to do with Double Time Records. I think even Q was telling me, I went to a studio session with him back in 2013, and he was like, yeah, G, I make a level of pop music. I just be talking this street shit over it. They understood what was translating to the audience that was listening to them. They was sharing the same shit with like Mac Miller and them.
Could you make an internet song now? You think? Crap, could you make an internet beat right now?
There's no such thing as an internet beat.
Wrong question. Wrong question, Coach.
There's no such thing as an internet beat. The content is internet. The beat, I don't think the beat could really come across internet.
Yeah, that's the wrong question. Would you make a song that was specifically geared to
I don't know how to make
people?
it.
That's what I'm saying. Would you make one?
I don't know how to make that.
Okay. Do you, Trap, know how to make a song towards the internet?
I mean, like I said, if you're making a song towards the internet crowd, basically cater to somebody that's not, you know what I'm saying? You're not talking really street shit. You're not talking about hustling. You're not talking about knocking somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're just talking about going to work, going to school with your girlfriend.
Y'all got a title already for a song. Let me land.
Let me land.
That'll work.
That might work though, Coach.
I'm so different. When they were saying that let me land, I would say, yo, let them park. Like, I ain't want to do all that. I try to change it up a little bit. I couldn't go with that.
Fuck that, I'm shooting a plane down.
I thought you was talking about a plane, bro, when you said that. Let me land.
No, but he was talking to me and he said that. But I say that to say that that's how far to me Kendrick was ahead of, you know, he understood that's where the audience was. Now, what happened to the audience that came from the corner? I don't think he even really thought about that, but he's seen where this audience was growing and they were starting to affect and had to shift the pop culture. So I know Top, this is for sure, dude, dog. Top figured it out first. I don't know if they was having conversations and they understood it. So a lot of Dot's albums and music cater to that audience.
You said something that was interesting and stuff about how you didn't realize, if I heard it correctly, that this computer music, you know, is also influencing words into the culture, you know, like let it land. So
let me land.
Well, let me land, let them land. But is it, you think this is a systematic thing being done to change the culture's language through this?
No, I don't think it's on purpose. I just think people don't go outside no more.
Then where's this language coming from if it's not starting in the culture? Or did somebody in the culture already say, hey, let it land? Then somebody got on the song and said, let it land, you know, and then that's how it came back mainstay.
No, somebody who probably is proficient at internetary came up with the idea. And so somebody in the culture probably came up with it on the internetary, and then it became something in the internet sphere.
Internet is crazy.
Internet.
What is happening right now? He's making his own language right now.
Yeah. Well, he's saying that's what the internet do.
Yeah,
and it's it back to the
because it's a whole universe
culture.
like I heard somebody tell me that like They be speaking trauma terms in real life, like stuff that I only heard on the internet. Like what's the word I'm talking about?
Gaslight.
Gaslight.
Come on.
I feel like that's a Karen word.
It's a trauma word.
Yeah.
Like rage bait.
Yeah.
It's everything that lacks accountability, you don't want to actually own yourself. So it's like they're forcing you to do something.
Somebody say gaslight in the conversation with me, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out of the conversation.
I've used that, but I've used it before.
I've heard you use it before, Trap, but I was done. I was like, all right.
Well, look at your initial. Hey, look at the initials behind you, Trap. I can expect that. You know
an example of gaslighting is? That's what Sherry be doing now to glasses. She be gaslighting.
Yeah.
You think so?
If I spoke internetery, yeah.
Yeah.
She's
That's what
purposely
Sherry do.
trying to, I guess I would imagine. But
Ignite you or something? I guess
it just
that's
doesn't
it.
work because it's like, Sherry, please. I see what you're doing. I just honor the thought because I see you trying to entertain, so I'm helping you, but I'm going to drag you back to the point. But I don't really speak internet. Like, I refuse. I don't care if I'm on the internet. I'm not talking to you like an internet nigga.
Let me ask y'all a question about K-Dot up in Toronto. What y'all think about that? Like, what did you think about the fan reaction and everything? Like, did you guys already, when you heard he was doing a show in Toronto, was anybody kind of like, man, this might be a little weird, or did y'all already know that they was gonna give him a standing ovation, or did he play that song?
No,
Of
it wasn't
course.
that. Nobody knew what to kind of expect. I mean, I thought it was odd when he decided to do a stadium.
Why you thought that was odd?
Nobody
He had to fill it up.
But you talk about in general, not just Toronto, but as a whole.
No, double down Toronto in the stadium.
Yeah, that was crazy.
At least I'll be like, these niggas is mad at me. I'm gonna do an arena here.
I guess I didn't look at it that way.
They looked so opposite of mad at him in there. It was crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
Bro. That's when
Insane.
I was like, everything Glasser said about this being the biggest. This might be, you might be.
I'm
right.
telling you.
You might be.
I ain't never saw no shit like this in my life. Watching him perform, not like us, right? And it's not so much about the disdain for Drake as much as it's like, oh, y'all really fuck with this nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute, he gonna do this tomorrow? Both of the days is sold out now?
Oh, he's in Toronto 2 days in a row?
At a
Damn.
stadium.
But to want him to do an encore of it is crazy, though. That's insane. Like, he played, first of all, let him get it out, and then y'all want to hear it again. If I'm Drake, I'm thinking about unaliving myself. Like, I'm like,
Oh,
what is
God.
what
They
is that?
said he was standing. They said he was standing on top of that roof from the Views album, about to jump off. Remember that roof?
Don't do that,
Nah,
Coach. Don't do that, Coach.
I'm saying that
I'm
like,
just
Drake
saying.
had to be punching the
Hit his
air.
turf. What do you say? Hit his turf and something double back like a deluxe?
Crazy.
The crazy
Yeah,
right
now.
now.
No. The way he started the song off,
That was
Man.
crazy. Made that come to true.
Oh
the
my
way he
God.
started the song off though, and he go
Yeah.
drop, and then the song drops. That's crazy. That was crazy.
Mustard on a beat.
Man.
Damn.
That's crazy.
To be a fly in the wall.
Make me want to be there now in Toronto.
Man, to be a fly on the wall
Experience
in Drake place,
Just to
man, to
see.
see how he reacted to.
Bro, I ain't never saw no
what
shit
was
like
going
this
on
in
Hey,
my
with
life.
that better be okay tonight because Drake might come by doing drive-by and see she lose his mind.
No, they said they had people outside the arena
Oh, yeah.
giving out pizza.
He ain't got nothing to lose now. Drake going all out.
What'd you say, Trap?
They had people outside the arena giving out pizza to Drake fans. That ass. That's some
Hit
real
his
shit.
turf. Hold up. Hit his turf. Hold up. What the fuck? I got hits. I got bucks. I got new paper cuts. I got friends. I got foes, but they all sitting ducks. Hit his turf and get it cracking. Double back like a deluxe.
Yeah, see,
Back to back at a
he
stadium.
already
It's
knew.
crazy.
He wrote that, knew what he was
Nah,
going to do.
yeah,
He wrote that, knew what he was going to do.
He living his lyrics.
Yeah,
like,
he knew
literally.
what he
Like,
was
he out
gonna
here
do.
really. This might be the most
They better watch
methodical.
out
I've
for
never
Drake.
saw no shit like that.
Man, this might be
Yeah.
the most methodical beat down of somebody I've ever seen in my life. Like, this was surging.
Crazy.
This was
They
crazy.
come at
right
the
here.
beginning of summer into your spot. So they could just think about
I mean,
it
I
all
don't
summer.
think it's that part so much because I didn't think it was much Drake was going to do. That's not kind of what he does, but
It's just the way it all fell together like this.
it hit me. I don't know if maybe he puts out another album 8 years from now.
Who,
Just
Drake?
don't see.
Who you talking about,
Who?
Kendrick?
Yeah.
Oh, Kendrick?
Well, he can sit up.
Think
He
this
can
will
sit
ride
up.
for some
He can
years?
sit up for a minute. He can sit up
Shut
for a
up,
minute.
dog.
He can sit up for a
So
minute.
when I, as far as him being retiring, and I know you don't like to compare sports and rap because they're not the same thing. But I think one of the another similarity that they have together that nobody really goes out on top. I don't know if K-Dot leaves, just drops this, be the best rapper alive to everybody right now, the dopest dude in the industry, and just leave it. I think he's going to come back, drop something else.
I
do
don't
something
think
else.
so, man. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe something far off in the future, but
Give me
I
a couple
really
examples of what you talk about, Coach.
I'm just saying, like, what rapper dropped their biggest album and was like, I'm done rapping now. Like, this was it. This is my masterpiece. I'm done.
I mean, I don't know. His shit is unique. His situation is unique. I don't know. I just got this feeling.
Say Kendrick doesn't drop again. Say this is it. Does this make him? Do you think he end up becoming a bigger legend
by not dropping
again ever? Like 10 years from now, 15 years around.
Maybe he drops 10 years from now. Maybe he gives it up. You know what I mean? Maybe he decides, but I don't see it, dog. I mean, maybe I could see it years from now, but I can't see. Like, he not the kind of artist. I mean, he can do anything. The motherfucker is tough. You know what I mean? Like, but I just don't see it. Like, that dude really be having to motivate it. Plus, he having it his way. You know what I mean? Like, he eating. You know what I mean? At another level. Like, it's over.
What was the years between this album and the last album he dropped?
3 or 4.
That's what I'm saying.
About
so he
3
gonna
years.
rush to drop
About 2 years.